Good morning, everyone. In this video, we're going to finish chapter 8, and to do so, we're going to look at power functions again, or in this case, equations with powers, and we're going to try and solve them. And we're going to work through them, and then eventually they will get harder and harder. A lot of you already asked whether I already checked the assignments. Well, I haven't really done a single thing related to school during the holidays, so not yet. Hopefully I'll finish them as soon as possible. In this video, we're going to start with this one, a really easy one, because I want to start somewhere familiar. We have x squared is 4. Most of you will immediately say that, okay, then x is 2 or minus 2, but how did you find that? By taking the square root. But this was not like, oh, careful, x is 2 or x is minus 2. The square root basically undoes this square, but something that I haven't written down before, but actually there's a small 2 over here. If we're going to look at the next one, it's somewhat similar. What's the difference? Well, we don't have a power of 2, this is x cubed, which means there exists something which we will come up the square root with the cubic root. So that's the third root. Okay, well, some of you might write down x equals 2 or x equals minus 2, but one of these two answers is actually wrong. Why? And which one is wrong? Well, think about it. 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So this one is correct. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4 times minus 2 is minus 2. So this one was not correct. Remember, this thing over here is even. It will usually give you 2 answers. This is odd. This will usually give you only 1 answer. Later on, you'll see that if you have a power of 3, there are 3. The maximum amount of answers is 3, but usually in the cases, in the equations that you will get, it's usually 1 answer. Then the next one, x4 is 8. So how do we undo like a power of 4 to the 4th power? It's on your calculators. This will probably be more difficult to find the correct button than to actually calculate this. So you take your calculator. You probably won't have this one yet. And then let's see, where is it? I should have done this before the video, but sometimes I'm also somewhat lazy. Yes. Which is 1.68. We're going to round everything for now to 2 decimals. Usually you should read the question to see what they want you to round to. Round to 2 decimals. Is this our final answer? No, this is an even number, so also, or x is minus 1.68. Okay, go to the next one. This one is a little bit harder due to this 4 in front of the x to the power of 4. Whenever there's a number in front of your power, try and remove it. How can we remove this 4? Divide it with 4. If this was a 5, we were dividing with 5. If this was an 11, we were going to divide with 11. So we're going to divide both sides of the equation with 4. Remember, the balance method tells us that's allowed. So this becomes x to the power of 4 is equal to 2. And then we're going to do the same thing as we just did. Take 4 root. So now this x is equal to the 4 root 2 this is something you can put in your calculator again. If you want an exact answer, this is the exact answer, but since we're not looking for exact answers right now, put this into my calculator. This means that x equals 1.19 or x is equal to minus 1.19. And some of you might wonder, are there equations in which there are 4 solutions? Yes. If you choose math D, for example, you will see that there are numbers which are basically, they don't really exist. We made them up, and there's like an entire part of math which deals with numbers that do not exist, and then you'll find, for example, 4 solutions to this equation, 2 which actually exist and 2 which don't. Let's go to the next one. This one is a little bit harder again. So now, what do we want? We want to separate our power and our numbers. So we're going to remove the 16 to the other side. Oh, no, we're going to remove the 16 and put it, also subtract it on the other side. So this is minus 116. And then some of you might say, okay, this is negative, so no answer. Hold on. First, I'm going to divide both sides by 4, which gives me x to the power of 5 is equal to minus 29. And if you write no answer right now, it's incorrect, because if you try to take the 5th root of minus 29, which is the 5th root of minus 29, you'll find, let's see, minus 29 minus 1.96. How is this possible? It's because whenever you have a negative number to an odd power, you have an odd amount of minuses, which means you're left with 1 minus. This is like minus times minus times minus times minus times minus. 4 of those minuses cancel out, but there's 1 left. You odd 1 out. Not really an odd 1 out, but you get what I mean. The next one. This one's more difficult due to the brackets, but it's still doable. I'm going to take the cubic root first, which leaves us with x minus 4 is equal to the cubic root of 7. This looks really weird, probably. Remember, this is an odd power, so there's only 1 answer. Then the last step is to add 4 to the other side, because you still want to calculate x. This would be the only exact solution, but since we're rounding to 2 decimals, you have to put this into your calculator, and then, let's see, this gives us 5.91. The last one, this one is actually pretty difficult because there are multiple powers. If you have something with like 4 powers, then it will probably not be doable for you, probably. In this case, I think most of you should be able to do this after watching this. The first thing that we're going to do is move them both to one side. So we'll get 0.4x to the power of 3 minus 200x squared equals 0. This is just the balance method. Now we're going to look for like terms. Are there like terms? Yeah, we can divide both of these things by x squared. So x squared in between brackets 0.4x. Remember, multiplying these two things gives us 0.4x to the power of 3 minus 200. X squared times minus 200 is minus 200 x squared equals 0. Remember, this has been a long time ago, so whenever we have a times b equals 0, then either a is 0 or b is 0. The same thing goes over here, either this is 0 or this part is 0. If x squared is 0, then x is just 0. the other possibility, 0.4x minus 200 is 0. If that's the case, then 0.4x is equal to 200, which means that x is equal to 500 divided with 0.4. Well, these are several examples, and hopefully after watching these examples you're able to do this yourself as well. Anyway, good luck. I'll try to check the assignments as soon as possible. Keep in mind you will probably have to hand this homework in. Good luck.